Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Maricela Cano. I am pursuing a political science major and a Latin American studies minor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. I became politically involved with John Jay Rising, which is a coalition of students who are fighting for the rights of minorities in John Jay College and the City University of New York. When I found out about the issue about libros traficantes to my colleague Elizabeth Calixto, she inspired me not only to fight for the rights of CUNY students in New York, but also to fight for Latinos in the United States. I'm very proud to have worked with this amazing group of people and professors on this project, and I'd like to thank everybody who made it out to this event and supported this cause. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Josephine Chupitaz. I'm a junior here at John Jay College. I was initially compelled to get involved in the Libro Traficante movement because of my sheer outrage with Arizona legislature ban on ethnic studies. I am equally enraged by Arizona's Attorney General, Tom Horne, who is essentially the ringleader behind what I find to be a xenophobic, racist, and separatist act. Because Chicano and African American studies have not already been adequately integrated with grades K through 12 curriculum, it is an absolute necessity to continue ethnic studies and awareness within and outside of the public school system. I am here because, as a Latina, a student, an advocate for equality and cultural awareness, and a guarantor of social, political, racial, cultural, economic, and gender justice, my voice acts as a part of the Libro Traficante caravan. As a youth, during my few years in high school, I learned of the founding fathers of this nation. But it wasn't until my college years that I learned that they were slave owners. If you ask me, Tom Horne, who has proposed ethnic studies in Arizona as being practices of ethnic chauvinism, I would remind him that without multicultural pedagogies, he is guilty of that which he so condemns. The implications of this banning extend far beyond the state of Arizona. It indicates the true structure of our country as it is today, that is, stratified. It tells students, Latinos, Latinas, students of color, that their ancestors' traceable accounts of histories of oppression, dehumanization, segregation, subjugation, and demoralization are not worth observation, that they're not worth analysis and understanding. Furthermore, if we as students and staff of CUNYs feel safe from the events taking place in Arizona, the stark reality is that we are not. Should we merely avert our eyes and attention from this movement, we face potentially rippling consequences. It is time for us to all excavate denied histories which have been consigned to Arizona's literary grave. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Liana Rodriguez, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this ridiculous costume. I would wear the mask, but it's like claustrophobic in there. I'm wearing this mask because it's a statement, because they have made human beings illegal, but now they're making these books illegal. And this has been a long journey, but I want to introduce myself first of all. I'm a junior here at John Jay. I'm majoring in deviant behavior and anthropology, but my minor is Latino studies. And I got involved through this whole movement. I was involved by Elizabeth Calixto, and she inspired me because we were in a meeting with La Voz newsletter, and we were primarily just making a little, a little snippet of what was going on in Arizona. It wasn't going to be a mainstream event, but once we got more involved into what was going on in Arizona, we were like, we have to spread awareness about this. This is something that, as students, it's our responsibility to get more people involved. I was just utterly outraged by the legislation that was passed over there, and I can't believe that this is happening in my generation. And being a student, and I was just introduced by Latino Studies last semester by Professor Martinez, and Rincon is also helping with the newsletter, and they have opened my eyes to so many things that I've never learned before. So I think it's disgusting that you would try to take that opportunity away from students, and that's why I'm here today. Yeah.
Good afternoon, or buenas tardes. My name is Maddie, and I'm also one of the editors for the La Voz. And I'm a senior here at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. I'm doing a political science concentration with 2 minors in economics and Latin American studies. And for me, this is something that has given a great attention since 2 years ago when SB 1070 came up, and the whole nation started like looking at this and wondering like how is it that a state like Arizona was able to pass social law that pretty much allowed for racial profiling. And then we're seeing how it's been a slippery slope and how other states have actually taken initiative of passing certain laws that are similar to that. And so this is an ongoing struggle that I've paid attention since 2 years ago, and it's one of the major things that led me to, at my other college, create an immigration symposium that we had last year. And one thing that I've been doing this year with the Senior Vice Chancellor Hershenson, who some of you met on Thursday, is the Voting Awareness Committee that CUNY created. And one of the main things that I focus on is to register Latinos, but also to register immigrants that are not citizens yet. Because one of the things why this in Arizona happens is because our community, it's not going out there to vote and to actually elect politicians and to elect people that will actually represent our voice. But we're allowing other people to elect officials that are xenophobic, that are anti-Hispanics, and that they have a different agenda when it comes to the Latino community. And what's happening is that when we allow that to happen, this stuff like this, where even books are banned, it's going to keep occurring. So that's one of the things one of the major drives that has actually pushed me to be able to be so involved in the Latino community here in New York, but also like today helping in other states. So, and like I said, with specifically with this issue, Elizabeth brought it up a few weeks ago when the La Voz editors met to discuss what we were gonna talk about. And soon after, she told us that we should do an event with this conference, so that we'll be able to actually tell people in teaching what's going on in Arizona and how we can help and how we can spread the word. Because one of the things that I did with my fellow students over the past week is that we went to classes, and 99% of the people didn't know what was going on. 99% of the students who were actually in ethnic classes that are now banned in Tucson because they're illegal, they didn't know that the books that they were reading or the books that they have at home are pretty much banned in Tucson. And a lot of people were surprised. And we told them that this is an ongoing event that has been happening in Arizona and other states for 2 years. And our community needs to not only raise awareness, but be extremely involved in this so that we be able to stop this and for once and for all gain some respect when it comes to who we are as a community and our future here in the United States. So that's pretty much how I heard about this issue and why I've been so much involved when it comes to our community as a whole.